Welcome to our Week 15 NFL team tier list. We did this tier list while we were live on stream on TikTok and YouTube. We do these every single Sunday after the Sunday Night Football game, which we are also live for. So if you want to join next week and do this thing with us next time, join us live, hit that subscribe button, and come join the live stream to do this with us again. I'm fine ranking Kansas City first. I mean, they're probably S tier. Well, let's hear from you guys. Where do you guys want to rank the Chiefs? They've been A tier for the last few weeks, bro, but that's a big win for them. So are they still a S tier? Well, let's hear from you guys. Where do you guys want to rank the Chiefs? They've been A tier for the last few weeks, bro, but that's a big win for them. So are they still A tier? Or do they move up to S? Because they're 12-1 now. I see mostly S's and A's. You can't be saying F tier, bro. There's no shot. Personally, dude, I mean, they're 12-1. Like, I think they're S tier, bro. I just do. I just think they're S tier. Yes, S. Okay, so what do you guys think about the Chargers, though? Because now the Chargers are 8-5, dude. C tier? You guys are thinking C's? I see a lot of B tier. Should we do B tier for now? Okay, let's do B tier for the Chargers. Dude, this division's kind of crazy, the AFC West, because we got the Chargers and the Chiefs. Chargers and the Chiefs and the Broncos are a playoff team right now as well. The Broncos had a bye week this week, so let's not forget they've been playing solid. But where do you guys think about the Broncos? Where do you guys want to see the Broncos at? We'll just finish off the AFC West first. B tier. Right now, the Broncos... Wait, hold on. Let me look at... The Broncos are currently 8-5 as well with the Chargers. So should they be B tier with the Chargers? Broncos are above the Chargers. You think like this? Some of you guys are saying A tier. Record don't matter. I mean, it kind of does. Who's second in the division? I don't know now. I'd have to check now because after the Chargers lost, they're tied for record. I don't know who has the tiebreaker. They've been playing better. Oh, the Chargers beat the Broncos. That's true. Chargers lost. Should we do this then for now? The Raiders are, I mean, they're abysmal. So this is probably easy. Yeah, I see a lot of Fs. That's not even really up for debate. I agree with you guys. Fs. Chiefs Dark Magic strikes again. Dude. All right, let's do the NFC West. Okay. Let's start with the Niners. The Niners got a dub today. They beat the Bears. The Niners record right now is 6-7. So they have a very slim chance of making the playoffs right now. We had them at C last week. It seems like most of you guys are agreeing still at C. I feel like they're probably still C tier. Yeah, I see mostly C tier. Okay, I would be fine with C, honestly. Okay, I'm good with that. Right? I mean, because they're still not going to be, like, they're still not as good as these teams. All right, that's fine. Okay, dude, the Rams, bro. The Rams beat the Bills today. The Rams are currently 7-6. They're right behind the Seahawks for the division. What are you guys thinking about the Rams? B tier? A tier? I don't know if they're good A tier yet. I think they're probably lower B right now. Top of C. I see a lot of C tiers. I feel like that's kind of tough to put them in C tier when they just beat the Bills. I feel like they should move up to B tier. They're probably going to make the playoffs, bro. I kind of feel like they're going to win the NFC West, bro. You agree, Rudy? A tier? I could see them maybe being A tier down the line, but I think when we look at the other A tier teams that we're going to put up here, I just don't think I don't think they're going to end up being on the same level as those guys. Okay, let's do, what do we got next? Let's do the Cardinals. The Cardinals officially, dude, now the Cardinals are what, 6-7? I mean, they've fallen down to probably C tier, the bottom of C tier. DV, thank you for the rose, and Luck, thank you for the heart me, bro. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, most of you guys are saying C tier for the Cardinals. I agree with that, dude. I think we're on some of you guys are saying D tier. Have they fallen off that bad? D tier might be a bit aggressive, but I mean, they really just probably are, don't really have a chance at the playoffs now. They still could mathematically, but I don't think they will. C tier. I'm fine with C tier for now. They're probably going to be towards the bottom of C tier once we get more teams in here. Everyone on YouTube saying C tier as well. I kind of agree. Okay, we got the Seahawks next in this division. Where are the Seahawks? Okay, I'm blind. The Seahawks now are leading their division, bro. So last week we had the Cardinals and Seahawks and the Niners all at C tier, which is kind of funny. I think probably out of respect, they have to be B tier, like next to the Rams, because they're the ones actually leading their division. What do you guys think? Do you think they're still C tier? Rams above? I just feel like I'm going to get heat for putting the Rams above the Seahawks when the Seahawks are leading the division. Rams better. Still C tier. Okay, everyone in the chat just say, are the Seahawks better or worse than the Rams? Just say better or worse so we can get a good idea. Better or worse than the Rams? Worse? That is split. How do you guys see it? Are you guys mostly saying better? I see mostly worse, but then TikTok is like counting all the betters. I'm like, way worse. I think it's pretty split. Rams beat the Bills. They did, dude. That's true. All right, let's move on. Okay, let's do the AFC North. Okay, we'll start with the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns really can't be an F tier anymore because they beat the Steelers and they beat the Ravens. I mean, they didn't beat the Steelers today, but they did 2 weeks ago. I think they're probably safely in D tier as long as Jameis Winston's quarterback. Like, they have the potential to upset a team. Yeah, most of you guys are saying D tier. Okay, I agree. All right, let's do the Bengals next. The Bengals are so hard to judge, bro. It's really honestly sad. Like, their defense is so bad, but their offense is legitimately elite. So I don't know how you judge that. Like, are they in C tier just because there's one side of the ball that's incredible and one side of the ball that's horrendous? I feel like C tier is probably fair. Yeah, you guys are mostly saying C tier. I think so too, bro. Their offense is so good. The Lions are going to win their first Super Bowl this year. I think they might, dude. They constantly put up 30 points. They're B tier. Yeah, but they constantly put up 30 points and lose the game. That's why I think they're C tier. They've lost multiple games scoring more than 35 points, bro. I think the Bengals are C tier. I think that's fair. So are the Steelers officially an S tier or A tier? I see a lot of S's. Steelers are in S tier now. 10-3. Okay, but in my head, I can already think of 5 S tier teams. That would be the 5th. We can't have more than 5 up there. I just don't think that seems right. I think that's fair. Okay, the Ravens, dude. The Ravens have kind of fallen off. The Ravens had a bye week this week. The Ravens are currently 8-5, and I mean, that's just crazy. That's their record because they started off so hot. So I feel like the Ravens, they can't be S tier really at this point, but they could still be A tier or B tier. I see a lot of B tiers. You guys saying B? I see some A's too. Cardinals drop them down. You want the Cardinals dropped to D tier? Top of B? Lamar has never been trusted in the playoffs. B tier. I do think that's probably fair. It's probably top of B or bottom of A tier, right? I think that's probably where we're at. Okay, let's do that for now. I think that's fair. Okay, and then wait, is that the whole division? Browns, Bengals, Steelers. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, we're gonna do the NFC North next. Listen, the Vikings, bro. The problem is, bro, I know what you guys are gonna say about the Vikings, and I do have to let you know, if you guys want the Vikings in S tier, you're gonna have to pick between the Steelers, the Chiefs, and the Vikings. Because, okay, first of all, let's just see what you guys think. Vikings are A or S tier. What do you guys think? I know you guys are historically pretty high on the Vikings. A lot of S tiers. Bump the Steelers to A. Because the thing is that we can't have more than 5 teams in S tier. It just looks wrong. So we'll see what we end up with, but we already know the Bills and Lions are going to be up there too, and probably the Eagles, bro. So then one of those teams can't make it. You guys are all saying S tier. Eagles are A tier. Oh, you guys are kind of down on the Eagles because of the Panthers game today, bro. The Eagles were this close to losing that game. Leggett, or however you say his name, dropped that ball. Bryce Young hit him in the hands, and he dropped the ball, bro. I think we'll put the Vikings there for now. That's fine. But at the end of this, we'll do a poll and see who you want to move down. Unless you guys put the Eagles at A, I guess. Okay, the Detroit Lions. I'll let you guys tell me where you want to put them, but this is pretty obvious. Right? Lions are the most consistent team in the league right now. They're S tier. And I don't really have these in order yet, so don't really pay attention to the S tier order. AMG, thank you for the rose. Yeah, everyone's saying S tier. That's pretty easy. All right, let's do the Packers. The Packers are interesting, man. The Packers are 9-4 right now. They had a really tough game against Detroit on Thursday. Very close game. I think they're definitely good. Even with their loss, they're 9-3. So do we think they're A tier or top of B tier? Whoa, why do I see so many different ones? I'm seeing A, B, C, and S. They're not C tier, bro. They're not C tier. The Packers have been solid this year, bro. I definitely don't think they're C tier. I think A is probably a pretty solid spot for where they're at right now. They can't be S tier, bro, because yeah, we're gonna have too many teams at S tier, and they're not better than the 5 teams that we're gonna put up there. I think A tier for the Packers right now is fair, personally. All right. So that's the Lions, Vikings, Packers. We got the Bears next. Dude, the poor Bears, man. What do you guys think about the Bears? They're just so close to winning games, bro. We said this on Thursday, but the Bears have lost 4 games by a combined 10 points. Their record could be so different if they didn't have Matt Eberflus. But actually, now they don't have Matt Eberflus, and they just lost by 1,000 to the Niners. You guys are all saying D for the Bears, man. Are they officially just down there? Bears D? I feel like the Bears might be bottom of C, bro. You guys are mostly saying D tier, but I'm fine to come back to the Bears. It doesn't necessarily matter. They're not at the top of the league. D for now. All right, that's fine. I'm fine with D for now. Okay, AFC East is weird this year, man. The Jets, Honestly, are we just over the Jets, bro? How many times are we going to say, well, I guess it's just me. Am I over the Jets? How many times am I going to say they're going to pull it off, bro? They've lost 3 games in a row now that they should have won. 3 straight games they should have won. They just find ways to lose games at this point. And I don't think they're F tier because they are capable of winning these games. But I think they're probably D tier. I mean, to lose this many games, you almost have to be trying. Like, I think they could beat these teams on C tier. I just don't think they will. They'll find a way to lose, bro. Jets will always be the Jets. It's honestly facts, dude. It really is. I think you're right. I don't know why. I just keep having faith in them. All right, that's the Jets. Let's do the Patriots next. The Patriots, I think Patriots fans do like Drake May. I think that they think he has potential. But they're still not very good yet, right? So I think they're probably down here as well. Okay, you guys are agreeing with me. A lot of you guys are saying F. I don't know if they're F. Maddox, appreciate you, dude. Are they F? D? Yeah, we'll do the Bills soon because they're in this division. We're going to finish this division. I personally kind of think they're D tier right now. I think they can compete with these teams, and so I think that's fair. Okay, Miami Dolphins, bro. This one, there's a lot of Dolphins fans in my live, and I appreciate you guys. I'm happy for you that the Dolphins are winning some games, but a lot of you guys were mad I put them in C tier last week. They were this close to losing to the Jets today, bro. I still think the Dolphins are C tier. Okay, most of you guys are actually agreeing. Sometimes I get some loud Dolphins fans, though. You guys are mostly agreeing C tier for the Dolphins? They are C tier? Okay. High C. Yeah, okay. If you guys agree with me, I'll just put them in the mix here. All right. W is a W. That's true. It is true. All right, I'll put them in C tier for now. A lot of people on YouTube saying B and A, but there's just no way. My dad played for the Dolphins. That's crazy. All right, dude. The Buffalo Bills. They lost to the Rams today. Are they going to get bumped down to A tier? Where are we putting the Bills? Still in S tier after the loss. You guys don't want to bump them down just a nod? Just a tad? A lot of A tiers on the YT. Listen, the S tier, I get it. I've had them in S tier for the past 2 months, but they did just lose to the Rams. I still think they're one of the top teams, but we're just not going to punish them at all for a loss? Bro, you guys are all saying S tier still. Okay, this is going to come down to a vote because we already are. Yeah, we're capping out the S tier. Okay, that's the AFC East. Let's next up we have the NFC. Let's do the NFC East next. See, this is the problem we're going to run into right now. The Eagles. Where do you guys want the Eagles? Because we cannot have 6 teams in S tier. So one of these teams has to move down. And I'm fine to put them in S tier for now if that's what everyone is saying. And then we'll have to vote on who to move down. Everyone's saying S tier. Okay, see, this looks so backwards. We have to vote on this after the poll's done. Or after we get everyone in here. Take out the Vikings. I think that's the one team that just doesn't belong. But people are going to get mad at me because I keep betting against the Vikings and they keep winning. Okay, let's do the New York Football Giants next. The New York Football Giants. Anakin, thank you for the heart me, dude. Appreciate you. What are you thinking about these guys? Yeah, these guys are F, right? Take out the Steelers and Vikings and put the Packers in S? Really? Really? All right, I'll put them in F, bro. F tier for me. All right, that's fair. All right, dude, we're at almost 200,000 likes. Thank you guys for all the likes, bro. Thank you guys. Okay, let's do the Dallas Cowboys. Technically, we're not very good this year. I am a Cowboys fan. Have we won 2 out of the last 3 weeks? We have. So everyone's saying S, hold your haunches. We beat the Commanders and we beat the Giants. Okay. I know we lost to Philly. Look, we've won 2 out of the last 3. Can you really put us in F tier if we've won 5 games this year? I think we're in D tier respectfully. I know you guys hate the Cowboys, but I think respectfully we're in D tier. In D tier. And I feel comfortable doing that. And does it really matter? Because either way we're bad. Okay. And they beat the Steelers. Facts. They did beat the Steelers. That is 100% facts. All right, let's go on to, wait, who do we have left? Is that the whole NFC East? Did I already finish the NFC East? Oh, the Commanders. Duh, I'm an idiot. Okay, the Washington Commanders, dude. How do you guys feel about the Commanders right now? Right now, the Commanders are the 7th seed in the playoffs in the NFC. They're 8-5 right now. The Commanders lost to the Cowboys 2 weeks ago. Then they beat down on the Titans, and now they have a bye week. I think last week we had them in B tier, and it sounds like, okay, it looks like a lot of you guys like that B tier option. You guys still thinking B tier? Same. We're kind of running, this kind of looks weird with only one A tier team, but I know a couple of these are probably going to come down. But it does look kind of strange right now because there's not really any A tier teams left. This just looks wrong. It almost seems like we should be doing this. No? Like, is there any team that's playing this consistent? Because we can't have all S tier, no A tier. That's not how statistics work. That's not a curve. Okay, we're gonna do the Tennessee Titans, bro. The Titans are abysmal. They lost to the Jags today. I think you guys are all agreeing the Titans are an F tier franchise. They lost by 1,000 last week to the Commanders, and they just lost to Mac Jones and the Jacksonville Jaguars. You know what I mean? These guys are atrocious. So they might be better than the Giants and the Raiders, but goddamn, they're bad. They're bad. So the Colts right now are on the bubble. They're the 8th seed in the AFC. They're 6-7. They are desperately preying on the Broncos' downfall if they want to make the playoffs. They're probably not going to, but they are 6-7. To me, the Colts are a definition. Like, look up C tier in the dictionary. The Colts are there, in my opinion. They are very mid. I think they have potential to be better, potential to be worse. I don't really know. Steelers are buns. Move the Steelers down. Down from A tier? Okay, what do we have left the AFC South? We got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They just lost, or they just beat the Tennessee Titans, but they have Mac Jones. So do we think, they're probably at slightly better than the Titans F tier? Because yeah, they're bad. They're just bad. All right, I think we agree on that. Okay, the Houston Texans. The Texans had a bye week right now. Let me see what the Texans are so the Texans are currently winning their division. They're 8-5, so they're going to make the playoffs because their division's atrocious. Does anyone feel great about the Texans right now being 8-5? I'm very curious this is like the team I'm most curious what you guys think about. Like, what OB top of C? I think that's what you guys told me last week. You thought the Texans were C tier because we are starting to get a little bit too many B tier teams too. They're B tier. They probably are B tier. They're top of C or bottom of B, I think. Okay, a lot of you guys are saying B. Okay, we'll start with this and we'll come back to it. Okay, the Atlanta Falcons, bro. Listen, they got demolished today and they are just too inconsistent, bro. I think the Falcons are a pretty good C tier. Do you guys agree with that? Make the Falcons their own tier named Kirk Cousins. Ravens buns more than move them down. Falcons are C tier in my opinion. It sounds like you guys agree. Most of you guys are saying C tier. And I don't have the C tier really in order. I don't have any of these in order yet. We can adjust this as we want. The Panthers, dude. Okay, are the Panthers officially moving up to C tier for the first time this year? Are we officially putting the Panthers at C tier? Do we think they're Jameis Winston? Do we think they actually have planted their flag as being a mediocre football team? Or are they still bad? They're competing in these games. They're not winning any of them, but they are competing. Most of you guys are still saying D tier? Bro, I feel like respectfully, the Panthers might be right here. They've kind of gotten a lot better. The Panthers might be C tier, bro. What do you guys think? I see a lot of C's, bro. I think you were happy with the C tier. All right. The Tampa Bay Bucks. These guys are probably top of C right now. They're leading their division right now. They're, they're ahead of the Falcons now. I don't really think they're the same level as B tier, as like these B tier teams. The Texans might need to come down to C tier, bro. I see most C tiers. Most of you guys are saying C tiers. I think C. Yeah, I see a lot of C's. Where do you guys want the New Orleans Saints? The Saints right now are, the Saints right now are 5-8. They're probably D tier, right? I don't think they're C tier. They're pretty bad. Yeah, you guys are saying D tier. Yeah, I think so. I think you guys are right. I like D tier for them. Okay, now this is currently where we're sitting. This is the rankings. I don't mind this list. I do think there's a couple teams in A tier that we could bring up to S tier. All right, the Bills are up. Do we want to move another team up to S tier? Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anyone else on here that I would actually consider. I do kind of think I would. I won't ruffle any feathers. I do kind of think I could see this, but I like this tier list, guys. I feel like this is solid. You guys disagree? I agree with this. This is a great list. This is a great list. Great list. I would maybe put the Chiefs at S tier, but you guys all hate the Chiefs for some reason. Every time I do a Chiefs poll or a Cowboys poll, no matter what it is, you guys vote to move them down every single time. Guys, I like my poll. I really do. I think this is a great poll. I think we made some great decisions here tonight. Do we disagree? Chiefs up there 12-1. I know. I kind of think that. I kind of think the Chiefs might be up, dude. I really do. Might be right. I might have to move them up. I don't know, dude. Bills poll. I don't know, brother. Bucks definitely should be S. Hey, if I could do it my way, I'm just gonna tell you right now, this would be my tier list. I honestly think the Chiefs are still up there, even though they're squeaking by teams. They're beating all the good and bad teams. I know they're all close games, but they're beating all of them except for the Bills. So maybe you could do this, but the Bills just lost to the Rams. Chiefs are 12-1 now. I like this poll, guy. I like this, guys. I like this. Everyone tell me, who do you think the best team is in A tier? Is it probably the Steelers? People are just being biased. Chiefs have one loss. Any other team does this and they're in S tier. Yeah, I kind of agree. The Steelers beat more hard teams than the Eagles, but they've also lost some bad games, bro. They lost to Dallas, lost to the Browns 2 weeks ago. They've lost a couple bad games. You guys think the Vikings are better than the Steelers? I feel like this is solid.